on the best. We don't dead mess. I bet you can't do it like this. Yeah, I'm back to the track, back to the snap. 1, 2 step, then you gotta lean back. Yeah, this is how we do it in the A-time.
And if you ain't know,
This is how it goes down.
hey, snap your fingers, but do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Hey, let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, hey.
Two, three, four. Heartbroken Houston, Texas, couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Because only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with you, baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. I wanna thank you for taking me as I am. Need you to know that I'm your #1 fan. I wanna give you my heart. You see the silver lining when I'm in the trenches. You stand wanna give you my heart.
Welcome inside Northwest Stadium, football fans, located in Landover, Maryland. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off. It's the New York Giants and the Washington Commanders. Leading the Giants is Brian Dable, who reached the playoffs in his first year in charge, but less wins each of the last 2 seasons. And on the other side, that's Dan Quinn, second season now leading the Commanders, 8th overall as an NFL head coach. Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And we're off and running from Landover. Here's Amir Smith-Marsetts on the return. Things going well so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. And bringing them out, one of 2 quarterbacks taken in the first round of this year's draft. Out of Ole Miss, it's Jackson Dart.
Look, there are pressures that come along with being a first-round pick. You're expected to lead your team to bigger and better things right away, no matter the situation you're drafted into. To his credit, he hasn't shied away from any of those pressures. He's been the guy they needed off the field. Now we finally get to see what he can do on it. I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Finds the in route complete. And the defense gets the stop to deny that first down, but still a very good gain. They picked up 12, 3rd and short. From the gun, here's Dart. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Batted away at the line. Incomplete. Didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. Second down coming up.
Coverage by Mikey Sanderstill.
Shotgun snap. A gift to Tracy. And that's good for a gain of 5. Stopped by the future Hall of Famer. More All-Pro nods than any active defender. It's Bobby Wagner. Let's see what they went with on third down. Gives to Singletary from the gun. And he's down to almost... Oh, no. They're actually going to give him the 30 here. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
A gain of 14. And the Giants first down.
Somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it. I see the watch him do it.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a first down from the 30. Go play action. Here's Dart. He's keeping it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
First down, Giants.
Working inside the red zone. Now here he goes again. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal. Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go. Tracy on first and goal. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Giants finish up an excellent opening series. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You can't start much better than that.
Commanders, nothing.
Ready to send this away. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now the Commanders will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. It's last season's Offensive Rookie of the Year at the helm. Brock, what a rookie season he had. Led his team to the conference title game for the first time since 1991. It's Jaden Daniels.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season right with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP and he could be leading a legit contender into the postseason. How many starts?
Daniels here, he lost the football, and it's picked out by the Giants. They had a nice chunk after that recovery, and they're going to take over inside the red zone.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
The Giants taking the field for their second possession. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
On first and 10, here's Dart. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Hey, you'll often hear me talk about setting an edge, Well, think of it this way as well, especially with a bootleg. You want to be like the jaws of a defense. You want to just keep him inside. Get those jaws a-closing, and there's no escape valve for the QB then.
He can run it, and he gives himself up after a short gain.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and...
Heads-up play from the Giants there. They get to the loose ball and make the recovery. On fourth down, we'll see Graham Gano lead the Giants field goal unit out. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. The kick by Gano is good. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
Kid, I call that a win-win in the first half. You win on the scoreboard, obviously, by adding 3 and adding to your lead. But you also win mentally, making your opponent know if they make a mistake, you're going to capitalize.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Back out run the Commanders for their second drive of the game. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Shotgun handoff now to Eckler. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. And the Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Now the shotgun give to Eckler. Escapes a defender. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Tyler Newman with the tackle. Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Reaction now with Daniels. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. On the move, headed right. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
He takes this forward a little to about the 39. Brought down by Paulson Adebo.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10.
That's good.
Trying the inside handoff to Eckler. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Daniels setting up the play action. He'll step up, and there he goes. Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Daniels keeps it himself. They're loaded and ready for that sneak. One day they stop him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard. That's another Washington Commanders first down.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
16-yard line.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's a 10-0 ball game. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Commanders ball as we get back for the second, and they're thinking points. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know what that play shows me defensively, Kate? This group was on it. Situationally, they were aware the wide receiver could touch it in the red zone, and they were all over it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Daniels. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders Commanders start to fight back with their first points of this game. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Extra point converted by Gay. And the Commanders cut it to a field goal game.
Commanders 7.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's Smith-Marsh set to return. This makes it up to the 25. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. With the gun this time, here's Dart. He's going to tuck it and run. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
First down, New York.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Counter give to Tracy. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's 2nd and 11. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Down now, here's Dart. Got a man and Neighbors has it. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1. As their medical staff heads out to check on him. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Tight end motioning right. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
He keeps it and takes off. And Dart's got him a fresh set of downs there as he slides to a stop. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Tracy has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. 2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd.
They go to him again. He's going to lose yardage here. They bring him down at the 4.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
The Giants making a 9-point advantage. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Kate. And some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants make it a 10-point ball game. Gano ready to send this away. starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch your breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
That's good for a Washington first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And this one doesn't go far. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on it. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And not going to get him an inch on this second down play. Good job containing that run right at the line.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up third
and short. Daniels. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
4th down.
Daniels to throw on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. How about 19 yards on 4th down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On first down, here's Eckler. Big gap up the middle. And he's going to have this all the way down to the 4. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
That's another Washington first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
From the red zone now. Buys time, roll it. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders face a 4-point deficit. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
For Washington.
Here's Smith-Marsh set to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Giants and Jackson Dart set to go back on offense. And this game has really been a great audition for him, Brock, to show off how well he can do as a runner. I think we could argue that his work there has actually been his early calling card in this one so far. On first down, here's Dart. Completed over the middle. And they'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On play action with Dart. Trying for the deep ball. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Dart's out of the shotgun. Tried to float that one in, and the defender's there for the interception. Picked off Trey Amos.
Well, if nothing else, he's got the first INT of his career out of the way. It's kind of like when you get that new car, you know you're going to get some scratches on it. But that first one, yeah, you always remember it. The
Commanders and running back Austin Eckler headed back to the field. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Out of the gun, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
That's good for a Commanders first down. 1st and 10.
On the give, here's Eckler. He's got to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he gets this forward to the 19. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Hands off to Eckler out of his own lead. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
13 yards on the play. That's another Washington Commanders first down.
We're at the 2-minute warning, Brock, of what has been a high-scoring game so far. The Commanders at a deficit. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Play fake here, Daniels. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Daniels back to throw. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal. Daniels. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal.
It's now 4th down and goal.
Daniels is going to throw again. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get some late points and the lead. They with the point after. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead.
Makes the score. Commanders 21. Giants.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
Gay to kick off for Washington.
Here's Robinson with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10.
Now here comes the New York offense. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
A gain of 16 yards.
Going on 1st down. It's Dart. Finds him over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. 1st and 10 from the 41. From the gun, here's Dart. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now midfield after that loss. Here's 2nd and long.
A loss of 9 yards.
Trying again, following the sack. Dumps it off to his running back. That's being sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
Back at his own 49.
3rd and long for him here. This one's to Slayton, left side. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
A gain of 21 yards.
Darts looking to throw. He takes it himself.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an applause. Especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Here's 2nd and 7. This is taken in by Slayton on the right side. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
A gain of 15. First down.
And he spiked it just in time, so now we'd expect to see their kicker trot out for a try just before we reach halftime.
A 29-yard attempt.
The kick by Gano is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point. So less than a field goal separating these teams after our first two quarters. As we throw to Scott Hansen with our halftime report. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Commanders, their running back Austin Eckler, headed back to the field. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. First down play, that's in 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 27-yard line.
Daniel's going to keep it. Big gain, has them across the 40. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be good for a Washington first. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Washington. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Eckler running dead ahead. Bounce outside, he has a little bit there, about 3 yards. That's going to bring in 2nd down.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Daniel's going to keep it. Big gain, has them across the 40. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Jake Daniels with the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Commanders grow their lead to 8.
Commanders 28. Giants 20.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
For Washington.
Here's Robinson with the return. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. The Giants offense all set to get started. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have the key on the run.
Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Now Darts going to the air. Complete out to the right side. And he takes it down to the 33. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
First down, Giants.
Darts going to tuck it and run. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
Marshawn Lattimore on the tackle. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34.
Darts setting in the throw here. Caught, nice gain left side. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Giants first down.
A handoff to Tracy. And they take this in for the score. The Giants start the second half with some needed points.
The Giants.
They want to run it across. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that two-point attempt.
28. Giants 26.
Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Commanders, their running back Austin Eckler, headed back to the field. They'll run here on 1st down. He's going to have about 2. It's 2nd down now.
Olsen Depot on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
On the gun, it's Daniels. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43.
17 yards. That's good for Washington.
Now the shotgun give to Eckler. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now Daniels to throw. Brought in right side by McLaurin. And this one does not go far.
Terry McLaurin. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
Taken down.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Intended for Terry McLaurin. Incomplete.
To the air. 3rd and long. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders push this to an 8-point game. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. Gay with the point after. And the Commanders push the lead to 2 scores now.
Commanders 35. Giants.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
Gay to kick off for Washington.
Here's Smith-Marr set to return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Here's Smith-Marr.
The Giants and Tyrone Tracy are running back on now. And they sure surprised us, going for 2 in that spot on their last drive. Not sure we're going to see that call come out here again. He finds Slayton. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Darts out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Let's see what they draw up on 3rd and 7. With the gun this time, here's Dart. Oh, he put everything he had into that. He connects on the deep shot. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Giants shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Gano ends the point after. And the Giants cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. He's going to field this at the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. And this defense, boy, just beyond frustrated this late in the game. How's your group supposed to deal with him as a passer block and dedicate the resources needed to slow down this type of day on the ground, too?
Taken down by Dane Belton. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
This is Eckler on 2nd. Jukes the defender. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. New set of downs for him from the 46.
For a Commanders first down.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10.
That's another Washington first down. 1st and 10.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Commanders who hold the lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry this through the end. Option play. Here's a give to Eckler. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. with Eckler again. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Right up the gut. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
Brought down back at the 29-yard line.
Daniels now. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete. Matt Gay now in a high-pressure spot. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Cracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
33.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost him a lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are. What brings back to the fans.
New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. On play action with Dark. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Commanders make the recovery. First call here coming from the shotgun. It's an option right that begins this drive. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Shotgun handoff now to Eckler. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Commanders push the lead up to 12. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's Robinson with the return. He's brought down to what looks like the 24-yard line. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation or a state of urgency. Got to be a sky high right now.
First down, ball at the 36. Quick one to the outside by Dart. Now he's past the 25. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants now within 1 score in the 4th. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Gano's point after is good. And the Giants trim the deficit down to 5. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
It's caught. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he's brought down after a short gain.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 34. This is hauled in by McLaurin. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Out of the gun, Daniels. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one is incomplete. Come hang on through the contact. Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vets, Tressway. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. The Giants and Malik Neighbors set to go to work again. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. He's going to... Oh, no! He lost control of another one! And they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. And that right there is why they coach you to never give up on a play, Brock. Recover the fumble, and he's able to get him the first down, too. put a receiver in motion here left. From the gun, it's Tracy. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commander's territory. After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They go right back to Tracy. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, here's Dart. Got a man and Neighbors has it. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Giants.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. Breaks the tackle, Green grabs the head. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here's Tracy once more. And he gets in, touchdown! Well, we knew this was coming. All touchdowns are reviewed, especially late in a close game like this.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now two.
And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York! The Giants take a 4th quarter lead. Here's a toss to the left. And he's into the end zone. So that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this 4th quarter. Well, that right there, a very important 2-point conversion, Brock. Their lead now up to 3. A field goal will retie this one.
Yeah, the math was pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and it forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. It puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, and certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass. Intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
For Deebo Samuel. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
He's back to throw. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Washington Commanders. 1st and 10.
Daniels is going to throw again. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Again, Daniels to the air. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line.
And the Commanders 1st down.
From the red zone now. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Zach Ertz. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
To throw again, it's Daniels.
the 12-yard line.
Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. He'll throw it. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Matt Gay now in a high-pressure spot. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for it. Looking good, and it's through. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders with a little more work to do to win it here. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Smith-Marsh set to return. Jukes one defender, and he's brought down just inside the 25. The Giants and Malik Neighbors set to go to work again. And we'll see how aggressive they get to try and end this game in regulation, or if overtime is on the horizon. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
He'll look to throw it. Now here he goes. And Dart's got him a fresh set of downs there as he slides to a stop.
Gain of 7.
Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Here he is to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Now second and 10.
Back to throw. He keeps it and takes off. And he gives himself up after a short gain.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
To throw. Oh, he's going to run for it. And Dart's got him a fresh set of downs there as he slides to a stop. The Giants using their first timeout. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Setting up to pass. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. The clock is falling into its final minutes. Here comes second and 10.
Second down and 10.
A give to Tracy up the middle. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
It's a loss of a yard.
Here he is to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. The Giants ready to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. The Commanders, their running back, Austin Eckler, headed back to the field. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Not much space available there, maybe 2. And that brings up third down. That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. So starting this year, we've got some new rules in place for overtime, Brock. Both teams now guaranteed a chance to possess the football in overtime of any game, not just the playoff. So an opening drive touchdown, no longer an instant game winner. Got to be able to make a stop, too. It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. Fields this one at the 3. Takes out a one stop. And this drive will start inside the 25. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. Drive starts with an option, right side. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Big shot to begin the drive, has him up beyond the 40.
That's good for a Washington first down.
Rolling on first down, Daniels. Dumped off to his running back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on second down. Even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. They need 2 here on this third down if they want to keep this opening drive of OT going. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. All right, set now. First and 10.
That's good for a Washington. First and 10.
They get to Eckler, left side. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Offense to the line for second down. On the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, big interception here. And the Giants surprise them with the interception. And now have a chance to win this game. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got second and 4. Drifting towards a possible tie, but they could avoid that outcome, partner. They can do something here. Ready to operate on second down. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Last pass pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. With the gun this time, here's Dart. Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Giants.
Darts out of the shotgun. Stays in the pocket, and he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. They'll motion Slayton left. One play action with Darts. He has it, but he can't hang on. No interception, incomplete. Oh, the impact that could have had on overtime. Instead, we move on to 3rd down. Dart gonna throw again. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Giants are set to punt. This needs to be a good one. And this just gets past the 20 before going out. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. They'll start the drive with Eckler. Each offense has had a chance to score now, Brock. Neither one could, so we're in a sudden death. The next score wins it.
And wouldn't it be great, Kate, if we saw one of these defenses just take a turnover back for the winning touchdown? Really, just surprise everybody here. It'll be a little tougher to do now, though. Both offenses a little more settled in, and you've got to imagine a little more sense of urgency.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss, we've got 2nd and 11.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Here's 2nd and 11. Has a man, it's Ertz. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Looking to throw it. He's running for it. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
And the Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That one's incomplete over the middle. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Good coverage by Andrew Phillips.
Here's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And that'll leave him with just 1 remaining in overtime.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at them. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
3rd down, give to Eckler. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. All set up now for 1st and 10. Receiver gets it again. Man, they're keeping him busy. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down. Final timeout taken by the Commanders, as they'll have none remaining in OT.
2nd and 5 at the 22-yard line.
This is Eckler on 2nd. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down. The kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.